do a drive-by and then put it down low and then put it up high, you'll get different characteristics as you go around it. What do you get? What kind of aromas? Fruity, floral, sour, sweet?
I smell of its sweetness, right? But yeah, but definitely.
I get like a caramel. Yeah.
A little dark caramel. What color is the beer? It's kind of got a little
amber, which would connotate that this would be coming.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say that we really don't know how to explain it. If you swap back,
Oh man.
there is a flavor wheel.
This is huge.
So the flavor wheel is a lot in there, and it's used in other things, but this one's kind of designed for beers, and you kind of start in the middle and you work your way out. So for example, if we thought it was floral, we could, up here, we could start up and go up this yellow one, the floral, and then we would say, well, is it geranium, like geraniums, or is it more like perfume kind of a smell? You wouldn't maybe know right now what kettle hop smells like, but then that's going down to hoppiness. 2-phenyl ethanol would be kind of a sweet smell. So this flavor wheel can help you kind of go through things and think about beers and that you're tasting and say, well, I like that, I don't like that, and where did that flavor come from, and how do I either enhance it if I like it or get rid of it if I don't like it. And so you can go down through there and even go over to fatty. Who in the world wants fatty in their beer, right? Well, there are beers that are made with bacon. And
Oh,
Wouldn't
yeah.
raise my
The,
hand.
yeah. The German ones.
Sign me up.
The Welsh beer.
the rock beer.
Yes, I don't speak German.
And so there are some potential issues that, or potential beers you may come across that would actually have some fatty character or oily characteristics to them. And so you can kind of go through those and think about that flavor wheel. So what'd you get in the taste?
If I drank it all.
Let me ask this. Would you just describe this beer as balanced?
No, I mean I think it's some sort of IPA, so I'm thinking there's a little more hops to it than anything else.
So you're getting hops bitterness? Is it kind of bitter?
I think a little bitter, and that's probably it. I don't get any resin, I don't think, but of course I just finished it, so I don't know.
Okay.
But I think I got more bitterness than anything.
What else would you describe it as?
Well, like I do with I do flavors more, so I do more caramel. There may have been some, there may have been some sort of fruit, but I see this is my issue. I can't identify everything I taste yet.
What'd you pick up?
Like the tasting around that, there was an aftertaste.
A nice aftertaste or bad aftertaste?
I liked it.
You want to?
It's not my preferred.
Yes. Yep.
Sorry.
Anybody get kind of a cidery characteristic to it?
Yeah. Okay. I couldn't take. I mean, when you said cider, yeah, that's.
That is the characteristic liquid malt aftertaste that I get out of these beers all the time. So I made a batch and split it 2 ways, and we're going to try 2 different beers. And I made it with a wheat malt, which is over there. So some breadiness should come through. There's not much that comes through. I get more of that cidery note in that, which is very characteristic of using a straight liquid malt beer. I don't tend to get that flavor when I use liquid, or dry, sorry. Only when I use liquid. And I don't know if it's something with packaging, aging, and oxidizing, or what it is, but it definitely has that. And I agree, it tends to balance it more toward the bitterness. There's a little bit more bitterness in there. This is a beer that I normally would dump. Okay? I think this beer sucks, personally. But this is...
You feel a bit better? I feel a bit better, yeah.
Really, I liked it.
It would
Well,
not
you must be awesome.
it would not meet my standards, but it would be something that you could serve at a party and people would enjoy. And after 6 or 7 of them, they would be like, "Yeah, you know." But it's not a very tasty beer in my opinion. Okay, and it's mainly that cider character. I don't want my beer to taste like a cider.
They go good in beer breads.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I'm looking at.
The other thing is I could take it and Minnesota, right?
Right.
When we do our brats up north, we boil them first, put them on the grill, and then bring them back in, and putting them in with beer and onions. This would be a fine beer to put my brats in.
Yeah.
Yep. Which I just had brats today before I came.
That might not be a bad one.